Good morning and welcome to the New York City Hybrid Hearing and its subcommittee on zoning on franchises. Please silence all electronic vote at this time. Chair, we're ready to begin.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a meeting of the Subcommittee on Zoning and Franchises. I am Councilmember Kevin Riley, Chair of the Subcommittee. This morning, I'm joined by Councilmember Moya, Abreu, Shulman, and remotely by Councilmember Carr. Today, we will vote on one proposal, Willets Point Phase 2. Before we begin, I recognize the Subcommittee Council to review the hearing procedures.
Thank you, Chair Riley. I'm William Vidal, counsel to the subcommittee. This meeting is being held in hybrid format. This meeting is council members who would like to ask questions or make a statement should either indicate so verbally or if participating remotely by using the Zoom raise hand function. The chair will recognize members to speak. We ask all participants for your continued patience should any technical difficulties arise, and Chair Riley will now continue with today's agenda items.
Thank you, Council. As we heard at the last month's public hearing on March 12th, Willis Point Phase 2 is a transformative project that will bring to New York City its first stadium dedicated to soccer, or should I say football, and create hundreds of units of much-needed affordable housing. This project consists of LUs 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. Together, these actions will transform Willis Point, which for decades was a hub for auto body shops, into a new neighborhood. This re-envisioned neighborhood will have altogether over 2,000 residential units, anchored around the stadium and the hotel, which will form an expanded sports complex with the Mets Stadium. To achieve this proposal, the applicant team, which consists of the New York City Economic Development Corporation, in partnership with the Queens Development Group and City Football Stadium Group, are seeking 5 actions. The first action is a text amendment to modify the special permits and other needed approvals that currently apply in the special Willets Point district. This text amendment is needed to reflect the particular aspects of this unique proposal. The second action is a special permit pursuant to the amended text to allow the proposed buildings. The third and fourth actions are special permits to allow the proposed stadium and hotel uses. The last action is to amend the city's map to elevate the surrounding streets to make the re-envisioned neighborhood more resilient. Councilmember Moya has been a champion of this project for many, many years and fully approves this proposal, and I would now like to give the floor to Councilmember Moya to give his remarks.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you so much, Chair Riley, and to all my colleagues who are here today. I'm very excited to be here to discuss an important project that will greatly benefit our community, not just in Queens, but in the city of New York. When I became a council member in 2017, I promised to make affordable housing a top priority, and that's exactly what this project delivers. Today, we are voting to approve 1,400 units of 100% affordable housing, which means homes that people can actually afford, and many units reserved for low-income seniors and formerly homeless individuals, combining with Phase 1 that is already under construction to total 2,500 units of affordable housing. This is definitely a huge step in solving the housing crisis that is hitting our city. We are creating more than just housing here. The plan also includes a new 650-seat elementary school to relieve overcrowding at the nearby schools. There will be new open spaces, retail stores, and a 250-room hotel. The crown jewel will be the first privately financed electric soccer stadium built with 100% union labor and with 35% MWBE goals. These additions will generate over 1,500 permanent jobs and 14,000 plus construction jobs. We're not just building homes, but economic opportunities for thousands of New Yorkers struggling to make ends meet. I want to take this opportunity to thank Speaker Adams. I also like to thank Mayor Adams for his partnership and the support in this vision, as well as the New York City Football Club, who, like me, never stopped believing that Queens would be their home. To my brothers and sisters in labor, our partners at EDC, the Queens Development Group, and the dedicated community leaders in the Willets Point Task Force, whose support is essential for this project that checks every box. affordable housing, good jobs, economic growth, and community benefits. This truly is a game changer for New York, and I want to say thank you to the entire land use staff here at the New York City Council for their dedication and years of working on this project and with me as well. And I also want to in particularly thank my Chief of Staff, Megan Taddeo, who has done a tremendous job in making this happen. This would not have been realized without you, Taddeo, so thank you for that. And thank you, Chair, for the opportunity to be here and vote in the affirmative.
Thank you, Councilmember Moyer, for bringing our city much-needed housing. Members of the subcommittee who have questions or remarks about today's items should use the raise hand button now. Council will announce members in order that they raise their hand. Council, are there any members who have any questions for this project?
Just confirming now, Chair. No questions from online participants.
Thank you, Council. I now call for a vote to approve LUs 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34 relating to the Willits Phase 2 proposal. Council, can you please call the roll?
Chair Riley,
Aye.
Councilmember Moya,
I proudly vote aye.
Councilmember Abreu,
Aye.
Councilmember Schulman,
Permission to explain my vote?
Permission granted.
So I've known Councilmember Moyer for many, 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 many years, and he has had a dedicated focus on making this area something that we can look at, a diamond in the rough, so to speak, and he saw the potential for it. And now we have this awesome project that's going to bring housing, going to bring a lot of economic development and a lot of union jobs and everything else to this area. And I want to congratulate you on this effort. I mean, it's just amazing. It just shows you how government can work. It takes a while, but this is government at its finest. And with that, I proudly vote aye.
Councilmember Carr,
Aye.
Chair, these measures pass by a vote of 6 in the affirmative, none in the negative, and no abstention.
Thank you, Council. That concludes today's business. I would like to thank the members of the public, my colleagues, subcommittee council, land use, and other council staff, and Sergeant at Arms for participating in today's meeting. This meeting is hereby adjourned. Thank you.